crowds ablaze, moments that steal the mundane's haze. No fear, no hold in this maze. Reach the peak of these wild days. It lives, Friday night lives. You die for Friday night lives. Hosted by Deadbeat Radio, Stuntman, Marq, and ramboraphMatt.
Woo, baby. Welcome back.
Hello to everyone.
We've been on a brief hiatus, but now we're back.
That's
We're better than ever. We got a knack for making things better. So how y'all doing? How's New Year's? How's the new year?
Can't complain so far. Things are going well so far. Just trying out some Shirley Temple, but she's of age, so don't worry. And doing good. How about everyone else?
I'm good. No complaints yet. The year's just starting, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
So I thought that we probably would just bullshit on this because I don't have a topic. We can come up with some topics as we go, but also we might as well go ahead and get this out of the way because, like, before this show even started, we got a $20 super chat to go ahead and rip something. So I'm gonna just go ahead and say, here you go. It says, let's not waste any time. $20 to rip a slip.
Here's the rip.
Wait. I want that one. Wait. Oh, man. Oh,
Rip the fucking.
I feel like
could you at least find like a shitty movie to like do it for me?
This is a good movie, but that's a shitty
like
cover.
I still wanted it.
Mark's like, I can use that.
This is a good movie, but that's a shitty
good.
cover. But that's a shitty cover, Mark. Even like it's a good movie, but come on, that was a shitty cover. You know that, right?
Still, I wanted it.
Yeah, you know. You just know.
I mean, he's not wrong. That cover that was fucking horrible. Like
shit. Dog shit. Ain't worth a pot to piss in. Ain't worth squat.
Thoughts about Prison as a movie, though. Like we were talking about it beforehand, but I actually like that movie. I mean, for what it is.
Yeah, there's only so much you can do with a prison horror film, but I think Rennie Harlan brought some good visual style to it. Jan Vito Bornson does a good job. The guy, he was in The Son-in-Law. I always forget his name. He plays the warden.
That's right. Which,
yeah,
I mean, if you've seen The Son-in-Law like before that and going right into that, which was my experience, it's kind of a weird transition. but it works. I think it's fun. I like Prison.
So let's see who all's in here. There's like a ton of people already.
Okay.
I think this is the quickest that this is filled up with people for obvious fucking reasons, probably. Silver Wings is in here. Greg Brewer. Dino De Laurentiis. He's in here. Justin Smith, Zach of the Dead, Old Nubbins. ZU Kingslayer. So this is one that I'm really like, I keep hearing this and I'm praying that this happens. I've got the DVD of this still and just watched it the other day, but like a 4K of Dogma would be fucking killer at this point. Like that's one of his early films that are worthwhile that I don't have like on something halfway decent.
Yeah, that was his last 90s movie. Fun cast. I always had a good time with Dogma. I still have that old Blu-ray, but if they're getting like new features and stuff and a new scan of the print, I'm all for it. I'll probably upgrade that one.
I think that is like it's either second or third favorite movie of his, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
Always like Dogma.
KOTM, Jeffrey DeShore, The Mayor. First Friday Night Lives of 2025. That's right. You tell me how to pronounce this. Simazon?
Shimozen.
Shimozen.
His name is Ken. How you doing, Ken?
Yeah,
Good
what's
guy.
up, Ken? Yeah, I like Ken.
MTH, bro. Horde Films is here. Patrick. Just want to let everybody know, especially the people coming from the other streams, that everybody's all right. No one has been injured.
No one has been kidnapped.
Been kidnapped.
No one was hacked.
No one is.
I'm not the trucker from New Orleans.
Everybody, fucking calm down. This is the first time I've heard anybody say this. Nosferatu sucks. I've not heard that yet.
It's pretty
So-
divided, I've seen.
Mm-hmm.
They either say it's a masterpiece or they say it's boring. Very divided
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah,
I've
I can
seen
see
some clips of like Lily Rose Depp doing the whole. One of the funniest ones I saw was somebody put the beginning of Welcome to the Jungle and played that clip of when she like gets possessed or whatever.
She's
And
like
it's like perfectly in sync with it.
it's like the Undertaker.
Yeah. That's a good point, Zach of the Dead. I do need to sell that dogma while I
Mhm.
can. Let's see.
I did see the picture with the guy with the fucking Snidely Whiplash fucking mustache. I went,
yeah.
that just looks fucking goofy, man.
So Vanderhoff says he just watched The Keep and can he get a refund? No, probably not, to be honest. Dude, I would love see. You should be thankful that at least you've got to get it.
Mhm.
I hadn't even got a shipping notification or anything to know what the hell's going on with mine.
Yeah, that's just to be expected with Vinegar Syndrome. They've been really shitty every time I ever order from them. Mine always take months. I mean, you guys, I guess, get yours a lot quicker.
I
And
got mine quick.
I've seen people complain, but it's nothing new to me. So it's just typical Vinegar Syndrome taking like a year to ship.
Truth. I don't think I've ever waited this long though. Usually when I like order something from them, like I get it pretty quick. Like, and I'm usually like one of the first people to get it out of the people that we know and everything.
Mhm.
But this time they haven't even. They're like, shit on him. Let's just make him wait. Yeah, actually, listen. I don't know how this is going to go over. I guess you'll see when we do the interview. But I am going to show him the dick demon, and I am going to be like, listen, like y'all promised me a new dick demon, and how we going to resolve this?
That should be the first thing you start with.
Yeah, gonna kick the interview off.
Just hold it like in the palm of your hand. Say, explain this.
This is bound to be a great interview, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you got it, you can expect it by roughly March. If you order anything from them.
Yep.
No, I didn't look. This is something else too. Like these new sales and everything that are going on, and this is the new pre. I haven't ordered anything for Vinegar Syndrome. I just don't like. That's one thing I really don't like doing is ordering something else on top of like another order that's not even been shipped.
Mhm.
Like there's something about that messed up to me. So,
Was there anything in the sale that you actually really wanted, but you're just
No.
going to hold out on because they
well,
haven't-
I mean, yeah, there was that the Seventh Curse and Witch of Nepal that was a cat. Those are Cat 3 films that I really wanted, but like I know that's going to be on sale eventually. Like they're not going to sell out of that. Like they never sell out of those Cat 3 films, so I'll
Okay.
probably get that.
Okay, wait, Mark, have my back on this. I know you will.
Okay.
Virtuosity is an awesome film, right, dude?
Yeah, I bought it. I love
Exactly.
Virtuosity.
Fuck you. How about them apples? Fuck all you. Virtuosity sucks. I'm sorry, it ain't Manian. No banging, yes.
Exactly.
Shit on Virtuosity. Now I got my turn, motherfuckers. Virtuosity rocks.
Did he say something about virtuosity?
I did. I asked Mark, that's 2 against 1. That's democracy. We win. 2 against 1.
Yeah,
What?
I remember.
2 out of 3 here.
CK was shitting on it. Yeah.
Tremendously. Sorry, I made you, Wes. Fucking
Yeah.
girl having a tit-tot dance. Denzel tipped the shit out of people. Russell Crowe having fun, or Madian doing a fucking dance. We know how he rolls.
Let's see what everybody thinks about virtuosity. Just out of curiosity, what do y'all think? Also, you didn't want to get old Dracula. God. Crack House. That was their big drop today. A movie called Crack House.
Yeah, I saw that. I might actually get that one. Not right away. I'll wait, but it does look like fun.
Yeah, because Wes, even Megan ain't worth $1. That's why they even know with $1 it won't sell.
Virtuosity making both blow. God, I really do wish it was Ricochet. Like,
I like
mean,
that.
that's one that I
Yeah.
could totally get behind.
Yeah, that would have been cool too.
Mayor says Virtuosity making Hancock go all suck. Damn.
Yeah, but Mayor hates everything.
Yeah, that's cute.
That's true. You know, I like Mayor. He's a cool guy, but like,
We're all just-
shit. We all hate everything though, according to everybody else.
We're all just going to shit on everybody today. That's the stream.
come on, Mayor.
We all shit on everybody. It's fun, folks. It's just meant for fun.
There's no way the CG
Yeah.
and Virtuosity is going to be good. Not even Denzel can save that trash. All right.
There's barely any in it.
Goblin
It's
says
really-
he likes it. There you go.
It's not as much as you think. And it's better than Dracula 3D's Mantis.
Ah! Sorry. Oh, fuck.
I had to put. I'm gonna stick on Virtuosity. I know Mark.
Yeah, I love it.
Or if you don't, he's gonna put a ski mask on. He's gonna hunt you down.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what he's known for. His middle name's Manhunt.
Wait, we talking about? They ain't talking about that piece of trash again, are we? Oh, Michael Mann.
Oh no!
No.
Oh, okay.
It was a. something.
Oh, you're talking about the video game. You're not talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
We can.
No, that's fine.
I love that you're looking.
Uh,
You're waiting for an order for a film that more than likely you will hate because you hate Michael Mann.
that's very true. Yeah. I don't hate all Michael Mann.
Well, no,
That's
no
not
one
true.
said that.
I actually do. But
No, you don't. But I mean, we're not all going to like the same movie. It's not against the law yet.
Right.
I'm just having fun, busting balls.
all I remember is Russell Crowe playing with his high-tech musical instrument.
Nah, he didn't play with his dick.
I hope it features an interview with Russell Crowe in his current massive state. Jesus. All right.
I like Russell Crowe. I think he's a good actor. I never
Didn't
thought
he
he was a bad actor.
Did he slim back down now? I thought I saw him in an interview saying that like he was
What the fuck
he was
is
gonna
going
get like ripped again or something.
Oh, I mean, I don't even know if he needs to get ripped. He just,
Yeah, he said like he was tired of having all that weight, and it did kind of steer him in the direction of getting different types of roles and stuff like that. Although that was not necessarily the case in the beginning when it happened. He just kind of stopped giving a shit. But he said he's going to turn it all around pretty soon. So I don't know if that's happened yet.
I mean, more so than anything, it probably kept him away from action roles, I would say, and more towards like these horror and dramatic roles he's been doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fucking shit. OCP says he likes Virtuosity. Mayor says should release Strange Days instead of Virtuosity.
I was hoping it would be Strange Days. You read my mind, Mayor. I was for a second. I was thinking, like, if it's Strange Days, I'm going to mark out. It wasn't.
I'm
Well,
not.
I'll take Virtuosity.
What's up, sir?
Either Ty.
What's up?
People just shitting on Russell Crowe now for some reason. All right.
I like him as an actor. He's doing Gladiator. I even like the Pope's Exorcist. I'll admit that. He was good in it. He was funny. On purpose.
Mutineer says everyone eventually plays an exorcist. I guess so, yeah. So I was thinking, like, what are some of these films coming up, like 2025 films? Are there any of them that you guys are looking forward to at this point? Because like, there's been a bunch of shit that we've talked about. I don't want to rehash the same shit, but like, you know, much as I like Megan, I'm fairly certain Megan 2.0 is not going to be as good. And then you've got the new Scream movie, and then you've got the new 28 Years Later movie, and then I don't have high hopes for any of in the Final Destination and shit like that. Is there anything coming up that anybody would like?
I'm looking to give a sincere answer.
Same. I'm doing the same.
It's because targeted.
Return
Yeah.
of the Dead.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Has anybody seen that shit? There was actually a guy who did an interview with Linnea Quigley and Beverly Randolph, and he was talking about that movie, and then she was talking about her movie, how she's doing that Return of the Living Dead movie, and like Beverly Randolph was like, yeah, I don't want to talk about the new one because like that's not anything that we want anything to do with, but like I just want to tell everybody about Linnea's movie and yada 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 and all this stuff.
No.
Yeah, so apparently there's a big rift between them and that movie, and they're doing their own movie.
Oh, yeah, okay, I heard that. Yeah.
Right, yeah,
Yeah.
I did hear that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. She's gonna come in with the gun belt though.
Yes, that's exactly what's going to happen. Like, here's my prediction about that movie, and there's no shit. So she's supposed to be dead, right? She was fucking turned into a zombie, but like, chances are 100% that somehow or another they're going to figure out a way to bring her back in this movie, and she's going to go back into that place or something. There's going to be a new zombie outbreak, and they're going to drop her ass in there like Resident Evil style, and have her like with a shotgun belt on, yeah, and a fucking bandolier, just going through them.
Just leave it alone. That's what I say. Why even bother? I mean, we got the original, and whether you like the second or third movie, it's your prerogative. I mean, you got either one to choose from. So there is at least something beyond that original first one. But we don't need any more. Have we not learned anything from Rave to the Grave? And what was the other one? Acropolis? Some shit. Yeah.
What was the other one? It was Rave to the Grave and
it was Necropolis.
Acropolis, yeah.
Okay.
It's a great Motorhead song. Necropolis. Worlds collide. Yeah. Like that, I still can't tell you how much that trailer pisses me off to this fucking day. I do not like any of that tar man walking through the shit.
It's weird. Like, is that supposed to get excitement from people? Is that going to drum up any interest? Like, who's going to care just because they're showing that? Like, I thought the point of a teaser was to actually tease something.
I have a really bad feeling that Tarman is going to be like some sort of like main villain or something in that movie. Like somehow or another, they're going to make him like a big part of it.
Yeah, that's the wrong way.
It's the most recognizable thing from that movie. Unfortunately, like that's what they're going to like hinge all that on.
He'll be
That's
like
just-
He'll be like T2. He'll be the good guy, just safe.
Yeah, he'll save him. Yeah, he's the hero, Tarman. Madam Web commentary from you three. I think I'd rather dip my balls in fucking acid, but
Pay up, Cara. Pay up. All three.
also,
of us.
thank you for Birdemic, that fucking piece of shit. OCP says I recently just got into the body double still from Amazon. Big fan of that one. What do you guys think about it? Oh, and Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, sir. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of De Palma anyway. So like any of those movies from that time period, I love. So you've got Blowout and you've got Dress to Kill and you've got Body Double and like all those movies I'm a big fan of.
Same here. Light Body Double. Good story, good mystery.
Great music.
Yep.
Yeah. And the release was great. I love the print. Like it looked amazing. I was shocked by how good it looked, honestly. So yeah, it's one that I probably watched the most out of his. So it's up there for me. I'm a big fan of Body Double.
Did either one of y'all you got Demolition Man, didn't you, Rambo?
Yeah.
Did you get it, Mark?
Yep.
Have either one of you watched it yet?
Yeah, I did.
So what did you think? Like, I mean, I'm trying to figure out if I need to go ahead and buy it or.
Do you have it already?
You know, I don't think I do, actually.
I would say yeah. I mean, if you don't own it, it's one of my favorite Stallone movies from the 90s, as well as Snipes. It's incredibly fun. It's the type of action movie where I hate to say it because it sounds so cliche, but they don't really do anymore, where you got nothing but cool characters, a decent premise, and just really fun, well choreographed action. You also have comedy that actually works with Dennis Leary.
True.
I don't think I'm missing anything. I love that movie. It's one of my favorites.
I flipped through it. The picture quality seemed good.
Yeah.
It's got
That
some features.
one and a really controversial movie it's even more controversial now, but I just love the movie, and I love Freaking, which is Cruising. I want to get that one too. Cool. That's a movie that I dare anybody to talk about now. Like fucking the themes of that movie are like
Yeah, I don't know how you could really. I mean, you'd have to walk a fine line on that one.
No, we can't.
You can't talk about fisting.
Can't. God damn it, Rambo. Every time I try to be nice on here, you got to bring up fisting. The damn time.
I bring up fisting a lot.
He does. Every time I'm like, Rambo, we got to take things seriously. There he goes talking about fisting.
I always fist these slip covers.
He's fucking...
Make them more wide open.
Says
people love to fuck them.
I didn't know that.
That's why they love them so much. It's part condom, apparently. Protection. That's
what it's for. Yeah, that makes sense. So your fucking DVDs don't get pregnant or your Blu-rays don't get pregnant. Yeah.
Condoms for your movies.
Not to shift topics, but we're going to real quick. Excited for 28 years later. Even though the premise doesn't really make sense. Yeah, it's not been 28 years for one thing, but for another thing, like, not even sure what the character of Cillian, Jill. What the fuck? How do you pronounce that dude's name? Cillian? Killian?
I thought it was Killian.
Okay,
I think it's
Killian.
Was also going to be a star of another trilogy.
That's right, yeah.
Everything's a new trilogy now, too.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. They might want to just wait and see if the first one they do is any good.
Exactly.
You would think.
Let's see. I'm way behind here now. Do you think Air 4444 needs to ramp up production, hire some employees? Nearly everything on their website is sold out. Yes. I think at this point, it's probably time to like maybe bankroll a couple of employees to keep people from getting pissed off, which is going to happen soon when they put out their new stuff.
Yeah.
Universal monsters are all over. I have no idea why. Like, did a movie come out? Is it because of Nosferatu?
Uh,
Is Wolfman's not Universal, is it?
it used to be Universal. I
Yeah,
don't know.
it was. I don't know what it is now.
I don't know. It was really. I mean, do you look forward to that, Wolfman?
No.
Really? No.
Well,
It's
that's
just kind of there.
it is Universal.
It is? Okay.
Universal
Okay.
and Bumhouse.
Dumb house. I always like that too. Let's see. I actually do like that movie.
Good one.
Yeah, been a long time for that one.
Oh, sorry. I mean, I hate it. I actually like it.
Red says, so what is so special about the Second Sight Company edition of the Blair Witch Project?
It's the best the pictures looked. It has a 2.5-hour documentary. Has 90 minutes of deleted scenes. Also, the packaging was really good.
Yeah, pretty much everything he said.
And someone, if you're curious out there, has made the 3-hour version of Blair Witch. They put the deleted scenes back in. So there's a fan cut out there for those interested.
Talking about fisting, though. Stallone has a movie called Fist.
He does. After Rocky. A Rocky fist.
You know something we've never talked about the 28 days and weeks later and shit like that movies. Like, what are your all's thoughts about those movies?
I liked the first one. I saw that in the theater. It took me a bit getting used to the way it was shot, the way it looked, but I think that was the first infected movie I saw, because the films I've seen before were zombie films. So I like the idea of the rage virus. I did not mind Killing Murphy and Brendan. I forget his last name, the other actor, older actor. He's the one that gets the blood in his eyes.
Red guy, yeah.
I even didn't mind the end. I know some people didn't like the way it kind of went to. I guess kind of reminds you of Day of the Dead with the military.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't mind that. I actually liked it more than the second one, but I like 20 Days Later. It's interesting. I mean, I don't know if he saw the film, but it reminds me now of Warning Sign, which I saw, which I like.
Yeah, Warning Sign has always been a big favorite of mine. From when I was a kid, I watched it. It was one of the first like contamination style movies I ever saw. Where what do? They work at like a lab or something like that, and then like this outbreak happens.
Yeah, it's a rage virus. That's why.
No, I mean not tweet. I'm talking about Warning Sign.
No, that's
there's a rage virus in there too. Okay,
yeah. Because it
like,
makes people angry and pissed when they get the virus and everything's locked down.
Yeah, it was the what's that guy from Police Academy? He's in it. Like that's the one actor I remember very well being in it.
G.W. Bailey.
Yeah. And
Sam Waterston, Yaphet Kotto,
yeah.
Kathleen Quinlan. Good movie.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, both of those are fun. I saw them in the theater. Wasn't expecting much from 28 Weeks. It was a nice surprise. I had a real good time with that one, especially with the opening, because they play up I think it's John Murphy's score, when I think it's Robert Carlyle's running away from all the zombies. I love that opening. It's in parts, it doesn't have the same effect, I guess, particularly because it's style-wise, like the look of it, it's not shot on DV like the first one. The atmosphere isn't quite there that the first one had, but it's still fun. I like Jeremy Renner in it. He does a pretty good job of carrying. I think it's also Rose Byrne in that one. It's cool. I like both of them. The third one, you can't expect much from newer movies these days. So I don't expect much, but I will watch it. I don't look forward to the whole trilogy thing, but I'll watch the new one when it comes out. Just because it's Boyle and Garland again. see what they come up with this time.
So yeah, I just watched 28 Days Later again for the first time in forever, like a couple days ago. It's really still effective to me. Like the first probably hour of that movie is really, really good. When he wakes up and like he goes to the church and the first zombie sees like the priest and all that happens, and then he goes and he finds the band of people and gets hooked up with them, and then eventually like goes to the apartment complex and all that. All of that leading up to the part where the military comes into it, like is really, really effective still to me. I just fucking still cannot stand the end of that movie. I wish they would have done anything else except in that movie the way that they did. Like, because it goes from like being a really big movie, like they're out exploring the country and like they're, driving around and they go from one spot to just like, yeah, it's like Day of the Dead. Like somebody, like, it's just like very like just one note at the very end of the movie for no apparent reason that I could figure out, unless they just fucking ran out of money, which is a possibility, I guess. But like, I don't know. I just never liked the ending of that movie. Now, 28 Weeks Later, I really, really liked too, because I saw it in the theater and wasn't expecting anything. I thought it would suck like horribly. And like the first scene of the movie, I thought after that scene was over, like this has actually got some potential. Because if you remember the first scene of the movie, like the zombies take over that house and he's running, he runs away and just leaves them all in there and like gets on a boat. And that music's kind of building from like the very beginning of the scene till the
Yep. That's what got me too when I was watching it in the theater.
28 Days. No, not the Sandra Bullock rehab one. That's different. Let's see. Waiting for Dead Alive or Prime 2. Yeah. Either one of those would be great. No, I've never seen the comics.
No.
I do remember that one. Is that the one that's really, really crazy? I mean, he's talking about horrific, imaginable stuff. I remember, like, doesn't a guy fuck a dolphin's blowhole or something? It's really fucked up shit in that one. If that's
Rambo,
what he's talking
you'll
about.
be getting that to review soon. Don't worry.
I didn't finish it, but some stuff in that like stands out from what
how does that come about, Mark?
Again, this is like 10 years ago, maybe. I came across the comic.
They're just in the ocean, and it's like
I don't remember.
I need to let one out.
You know what? That sounds like that idea is like the worst death metal song ever. Like a blowhole full of calm. I can hear it now. Cannibal Corpse, get on it.
Okay, he confirmed it. Yeah, okay.
Fist and Flipper.
I remember it now.
That'll be in the name of the song.
Fist and Flipper.
God, I'd like to go back to it. It's been such a long time.
You need to see that dolphin blow on your
Not
nose.
for that, but just because it was so wild.
I haven't seen Nosferatu yet. Mark, did you see it?
I started skimming through it. Meh. I'm going to give it a fair chance, though. I did notice the hair. Everybody's talking about the mustache.
Oh, yeah.
And the hair that he has on his head. I was like, that's such a weird look for him. I noticed his performance was better than I thought it would be. But I still need to watch the whole thing to give it a real rating or review. I'm going to watch the whole thing, though. And I can see how some people would say it was either slow or boring. It's hard to do that nowadays. People don't really seem to get into period piece stuff. And I think I brought that up before on the show. It's not a big draw anymore like it used to be. I mean, hell, you go like, what is it, almost 30 years ago with like Interview with the Vampire. Look at how much money that made. And then you
Yep.
do Nosferatu in 2024.
It's doing well though. It's making a lot of money. It's a huge success. So
not to the degree I'm sure they were hoping. You know how like
more than they thought. I mean, it's made like 40 at least, I think, so far. That's
wasn't the
that kind
budget. The budget was over like 50 though. It was quite a bit. We'll see where it ends up. I mean, it's it's only been out for a little while. We'll see what happens with it. It could still be a big hit.
I don't care. It can flop for all I care. I don't care.
I'll be honest with you.
Well, you don't like him anyway, isn't that? Not the actor, but the director, Robert Eggers.
Yeah, fuck him.
That's what-
Wait a second. I actually really like Robert Eggers, but like I have zero interest in like a Nosferatu movie. Like that's just I don't know why. I just could not give a fuck less about vampire movies right now. Like any of those style of like I kind of know what that movie is going to be like just in terms of the style of it and everything, but I just don't. I don't know. It's not the type of movie I'm looking for right now.
I mean, Wolfman, Nosferatu, Frankenstein. You said before, like you know those stories. So Alfa Romero brings up a good point to what I was saying. Like, is it those stories, so you might be bored anyway. Like, there's not a lot of interest, right?
But have you seen the older ones of Nosferatu?
Yeah, the Kinski one for sure. I've seen the F.W. Murnau one as well. So yeah.
How about you? The Uncle Bill, have you seen
what
the
is
older
it?
Nosferatu?
Which one? The original one?
Either one.
Yeah, I've seen the original like a couple of times. And then I've seen one of the Kinski ones. I can't remember which one it was.
The
There's
Werner
like
Herzog one, I think.
probably. Yeah. I mean, his acting is great in it. I just think that Kinski is like a horrible fucking person. Every time I watch him, I can't like distract myself from that fact. But like the original is a classic. It's just it's like any of those movies like Dracula, The Wolfman, Frankenstein. Like I don't give a fuck about that type of movie. Like you'd really have to do something amazing to make that a type of movie that I would be interested in. It's just not something that gets me riled up. I'm much more of a 80s slasher guy, if I'm being honest.
Nothing wrong with that. But you did people.
Yes, Amazon definitely is working for us, and we are in fact hacking your computers.
What? Worked for Amazon.
Yeah, we work for Amazon. Allegedly, Nosferatu has grossed $65 million. Good Lord.
Cool.
That's a good start.
What if Dracula is like sucked titties and then they exploded? Would that make Dracula more interesting?
Yes.
No, not for me.
Why? Why, Marq?
I need a little bit more than that.
I Frankenhooker, but Dracula.
They do keep pushing Bill Skarsgård. That's another thing too. Like, man, I've just never been impressed with that guy in anything. So
Same
it's like
here.
I don't give a shit about either one of them Skarsgård brothers. Fuck both of them.
Yeah, a lot of people put over his Pennywise.
Why?
I
Like-
don't know why.
Well,
I
I
never
don't-
understood it.
I cross your eyes and do that little silly smile thing, and that's the whole gimmick.
I bet.
Fuck. Took a lot of skill. I was hoping Eggers would take the character and story and do something new with it. It's pretty much a straight beat for beat remake. Yeah. So I don't need to. I'm not going to rush out or anything. I don't think.
It's over 2 hours, right?
It's got to be like movies like that are always over 2 hours.
It's like 2 hours and 10 minutes or something like that. So yeah.
That's like Winnie the Pooh. I never thought about it until right now, but you're right. Let's see. What actors are currently or actually good that are currently around? I
Tom
mean,
Cruise.
I can. Fuck you, Mark. Jake Gyllenhaal. Conor McGregor, also from Roadhouse. One that I'm a huge fan of that I actually think is really talented is Mia Goth. Now, in terms of like actors that are really talented right now, that's tougher.
Like what? I mean, certain age group that we're speaking of. I like John Cho. He was in this film called Searching. I kind of wish he would get better roles. He's in awful ones like The Grudge reboot, but
Yeah,
or that Afraid, the AI one.
that was bad.
But he's a good actor. It's just other than Searching, he's not given the best roles, but he's a good actor.
I think sometimes not. There's been a couple movies where I've really not liked him, but sometimes James McAvoy is really good, and then sometimes he's really bad.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Timothy Chalamet. I tell you who's not a great new actress is that fucking M. Night Shyamalan's daughter. Like, I don't know where that came about, but Sydney Sweeney has a couple of good acting.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. Yeah. That was fucked up.
Yeah, you were asking about 2025 films, and no, I can't think of a movie I look forward to because I'm looking at the list and it's depressing.
I think Sinners might be okay. You guys seen the trailer for that?
Don't think so.
The Ryan Coogler movie where Michael B. Jordan is. It's a horror film, and he's playing two roles. He's got a twin brother.
Is it called Sinners or Centers?
Sinners.
Sinners. Okay.
There's a good bit of tension in the trailer. It looks like it's shot really well.
I wish we could watch trailers on here. Every fucking time I do, that something ends up happening.
That would be cool. Well, I mean, it's on YouTube. I would think it'd be okay, but you know how these studios are.
No, anytime it's on YouTube which is weird because like other people get away with it, but it's like
exactly. What's up with that?
I don't know. I wish I knew.
I can't put that up, but it's killer.
Yeah.
Oh shit. The guy that's in I thought of another actor that I really like too as we were sitting here. The guy that's actually he's in Nosferatu. I can't think of his name, but he was in The Menu too. He's actually he's actually a decent actor.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's in that new Superman movie as Lex Luthor.
That's right, yeah.
Well, that may not be the best idea he ever had, but
well, I mean, might be a big paycheck at least. You would hope. Get what he can, because that company's gonna go up shit creek. Warner Brothers, they don't know what they're doing. It's like Sony, because I saw that Craven the Hunter. It was a piece of shit movie.
Yes, Sam Crow. There actually has been news about this. I just saw a post about it recently. Any word on the Rumpelstiltskin 4K? It was supposed to be out in December. It's the middle of January now. I'm not a peep about it. So, Rambo, you saw this, didn't you? Where Television made that post?
Yeah. And then I sent them like a nice email, to be fair. And I'm going to see if I can find the response. Because, I mean, it was a nice response, but again, haven't gotten my shit yet, so that's a different thing. Let me find it real quick. Hopefully I didn't delete it. Something about, they say any day now, which whatever the hell that means. Something about they got someone from Germany, the UKs, the UHDs. They got the UHDs from Germany, and so they say any day now, but they didn't want to be any more specific. And I don't know what that means. Does it mean anything? So hope and a prayer, I guess.
Let me see. Hold on. This is a thing right here. Let me see if I can. You get your fucking ass over here. Right there. Okay. I've got the post on here. Let me see if I can show it real quick.
Okay. Okay, this is what I got. Any day now. We've just waiting on the UHD disc at this point from Germany. They had an extended holiday closure, hence the delay. Shouldn't be much longer. And that's all that they said in the reply email.
Yeah. So this is what they've got up right now, y'all. It says that, stoked as fuck to announce that all the pieces of Rumpelstiltskin release have come together. Here's a sampling of some of the goodies to arrive. The bulk are in California at the moment, being assembled and shrink wrapped. As soon as they're done, they'll ship to the Georgia. Upon arrival next week, we'll start shipping club copies first, bundle second, and then everyone else third. We appreciate your patience and support.
So maybe March.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe, Bulls.
You're right.
Yeah,
You're
I know.
right. You were right. I should have listened. You were right. I would.
Well, listen, there's something about that company. And that, I hate to say it, but it's just true, man. There's a dude. I won't start any shit or anything, but like one particular dude in that company. I don't. How do I say this nicely, Mark? Can you translate this to me so I don't get any more fucking trouble? Like, I feel like it's mismanaged. How's that?
That works.
It's the easiest way I can say it.
Yeah.
In multiple different ways.
Well, yeah, when they said multiple times December, and now that sounds like you're next week means next month might as well be. I mean, and people don't care.
Yeah, this right here sums it up. Yeah.
Well, you know what? It's not like these things are cheap. I think people have a right to say their honest thoughts and opinions on it. It's not about being rude. It's you guys are paying, and as did I. I didn't buy the big one. I bought the simple one. They're not cheap. It's not like they're $10. They're 40 or 50 or 60, however many you paid, 30. What? That's still a lot of money. I think people have a right to ask. And when you say December and it doesn't happen, I mean, if they want to complain about it, that's their fault. I'm talking about Terrifier. That's their fault. Don't say December and then not follow through, and then why are people pissed? Gee, I wonder. Big surprise.
It's a very, very odd way to go about like dealing with like feedback and criticism, is just to be like constantly deflected onto something else and act like it's not any of your responsibility. Like, it's a very odd way to run anything. Whatever you want to do it, you know.
Just why even put the street date out if you have even a slight thought that maybe you can't meet that street date? I know things happen and there's delays with certain things, but like, why not just push the street date back to like, say, January once you've got everything in the US already? as you said, Rambo, they said they're waiting on something from Germany or the UK or
apparently.
something.
Germany.
I mean, I don't know how the business works internally, but it seems like they should have. Go ahead.
No, legitimate question. Who do you think has more people working for them, Synapse or TerraVision?
TerraVision.
But yet Synapse, they follow through. They give a
Well,
date.
according to the guy at TerraVision, they only have 2 people that work there. He said that in a stream of ours.
Mhm.
That's funny. They did a stream. They had like triple that.
But
stream.
you know, I know for a fact that Synapse only has 2 people work for them.
Yeah.
Like, so I don't know. Oh, we got a super chat, which is this is actually a really good question.
Thank you, Freddie Litt.
Is the Terrifier series the new Saw series in terms of that people just watch these films solely based on the violence? I think I'd kind of compared the third one to Hatchet and hoping that that wasn't what this was kind of going to, but I don't know, Mark. You're I think the most into this series of any of us. So what do you think?
Well, I mean, given his question, I'd say that about pretty much. Isn't that how all people feel about slashers? I mean, they are just slasher movies. Doesn't everybody just go into slasher movies for violence? How often do you go in to see characters?
I do.
Very rarely. No, that's not the case, because if that was the case, you wouldn't like that one that came out last year. What was it?
Whoa. And a violent nature. I'm not saying every one of them though, but a lot of them I do. That's different. That's the different gimmick. The gimmick is what I liked. But to his question, yes, I would say the answer is yes. People go in to see how crazy violent it is, and when they do a new one, they're going to look for it some more. I mean, like back in the day, it was Friday the 13th, and then it went to. Was there one between Friday the 13th and Saw? That you think did that? Like from the last.
What do you mean?
That would come out every year or every other year, and for people would flock to it for that reason.
For like the deaths and stuff?
Yeah, the deaths and violence.
Scream to some degree.
Or maybe Final Destination.
Yeah, that's a great example. Yeah, for sure with that, because it was all about what was the premonition setup going to be, and how are they going to try to escape death, which it's a little bit more, because like, yes, the violence, but after a while in the sequels, it became a thing where it's all about the misdirection of like how they pull off the kill and stuff like that. So, I mean, of course, the end result is still the death scene, but it is a big thing, though. I mean, not to sound repetitive, but like, it's people want to see violence in slashers,
and that's going to be the danger of this Terrifier series, is that people don't get a feeling of redundancy unless. I didn't see the second one, but I know you, Uncle Bill, you liked it more. To have more of a story, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if Mark agrees with this or not. I think he does, though. But to me, like the second one was much more of like something that was building on like a mythology. That was you could clearly tell that they were trying to build some sort of storyline into it. And the first one is zero of that, like absolutely zero of that. Like it's just a straight up kind of fucking exploitation.
With the first one, I mean, there's no final girl, so it's like you kind of have to have that with a slasher in a way. Like it's just expected of the audience. They want to have somebody to latch onto and to fight back, and you don't have any of that in the first one. And then they build that with the second film, and then they try to give a bit of a backstory and add some sort of character. I don't want to say development, but layers to certain characters and the mystery of who is Art the Clown and how he became him, even though they don't fully dive into that. So I think it plays a good enough balance with the second movie. They don't do that as much in the third one. which I think that's why you don't like the third one as much.
Yeah, well, because the only part of the third one that actually does any kind of story is the main end, really, where they
Right.
actually try to further any of the story along. I thought.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
But
So
I mean,
with-
I'd never liked Hostel. I never
Mm.
liked the Saw sequels. I never liked what are the other ones? Hatchet. I never liked any of those kind of movies just because like you can only do that for so long. Like you do it a couple times and people are like, "Oh, that's really cool" or whatever. And then after a while, it's just like same thing with everything. People are like, they don't give a shit anymore. Like if
Right.
you don't have anything else going on in the movie, like it eventually just becomes pointless.
and that's the thing. I will disagree with Mark on one thing. I think characters are an important part. That's one of the reasons you guys love Friday 13th Part 5 so much.
Well, I didn't say they weren't important,
Well, I mean, like,
but I know
Like-
what you're trying to say. Yeah.
Friday 13th Part 5 is one of you guys' favorites, and that has no gore, but it's the characters you guys like. So
Yeah,
that makes it
definitely.
stand out compared to other films that have no
Yeah.
personality.
Right.
So with a Terrifier 4, do you think they should go back to the story? And if they just stick with gore,
I think they
it will
will.
work?
That seems to be like what the end of that movie was really about.
Okay.
So I don't know how you would like what you would compare this to if you were looking at like, you know, a series of films like this, but like I feel like the first like there's got to be a comparison here somewhere, but the first one's very kind of like raw, stripped down exploitation film. The second one's like this huge big budget, not a big budget, but a big themed kind of thing. The third one is like fuck, like it's almost like Dead Alive or something. It's just wall to wall, you know, gore and stuff like that. I'm assuming the fourth one will probably go back to like the mythology, like and build on the second one more. That's my guess.
In
I
space.
would think so.
In space.
No.
In
Let's not. We don't need a
in
gimmick
space.
for every movie.
It's going. I doubt that. People always say that shit. It's like no. I mean, I just know that that's not going to be the end of the Terrifier movie.
No, I mean it may stop there for a while, but he'll go back to it at some point down the line.
That would be, yeah, that'd be a logical kind of way you could go about it.
Yeah, doesn't a character technically goes to hell in the third movie?
Like Jason.
Oh shit! Got Bobby. Hold on.
Just like Jason, go to hell. What if you were to look at a mirror and all of a sudden you got teleport to an island? There's a lady singing. This sounds like A24 film so far. But you don't hear or see her, but you will notice her powers like if she touches the mirror, you get sent to another place. As long as you don't send me to a movie theater where an A24 film is playing.
I was going to say, as long as they don't send me to Epstein Island, it'll be fine.
Oh my god, that I don't know. I'm not going to touch that one. But
what are y'all's thoughts on Epstein Island, real quick? Anybody got thoughts on that? Mark, you're a big conspiracy guy. Did that? Anything you want to touch on with that? Touch on.
Not-
Sorry.
I was just gonna make that joke. It's really fucked up. I don't even know what to say. It's yeah, I mean, I could totally see how that could go down, and that's probably not the only island where something like that is happening. Pretty sure stuff like that's still going on.
Let me ask you, just point blank, both of you. Do you think that a conspiracy theory exists where like this idea of like these people in power basically have these, what would you call it, like secret places, clubs, things like that, where they're basically like all these wild kind of things go on, and that they're known about by all these people, and it's kind of hidden by the government and all this stuff.
I think that's real.
Yeah.
Rich people, it's like they get so bored that they just want to do whatever the hell they. It's like if I'm rich, you never see me again. I'd be like, I have a lot of stuff I could do. But some people, they get rich and it's like they're so bored with normal things. They just got to do every weird, stupid, sick, demented thing just to get their rocks off. I guess. But I don't know. I think it's real though.
So the eyes wide shut kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, we've already been proven that it is. And why would it stop there? Like, it's got to be a lot of other people that have money are into all sorts of crazy things. I could see it happening.
I'll tell you the one that always freaks me out is Build-A-Bear.
Why?
Wait, what is it? Build-A-Bear? Build-A-Berg? Whichever one Hillary Clinton was a part of.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I kind of put Hillary Clinton out of my mind.
But most people have, Mark, or have tried to. Huge question, though, aside from this conspiracy theory. Does Matt like long legs?
No,
It's a shame.
not for me.
Not for me, not my type of film.
Nah.
Yes, I think that definitely there should be a sequel to that fucking movie. Oh god. It's all about that adrenochrome, baby.
So I'm curious now that the guy mentioned it. Like, you see a lot of like Hong Kong Category 3 violent movies. You said, what was that one? The Vomit trilogy or the
the Vomit Doll trilogy. Some crazy. You're slaughtered. I don't know.
You're talking about the Vomit Gore trilogy?
Yeah, I mean, you watch those. Right, I don't think you should see this film either. But I know you said before you refused to see a Serbian film. What makes that different from, say, the Vomit Gore trilogy?
Yes, to me?
Yeah.
There's nothing different about it. I watched like the first 2 minutes of that movie and was like, fuck this shit, and turned it off.
Okay. But what was the movies, the Charlie Sheen?
Oh, the guinea pig movies.
Yeah,
But
so
those are clearly fucking fake. And they're not like,
oh, okay.
Yeah, they're not. I don't know. They just have a weird 80s charm to them. You know what I mean? They were like gonzo kind of fake snuff films from that time period, but by nowadays that you can clearly tell like they're not
Right.
real or anything like that. And they don't deal with a lot of those, like there's no infant related shit in them, or like there's no urethra fucking blood pissing or anything like that, or whatever the hell's going on in Vomit Doll movies.
Yeah, that's two different things. The Vomit Gore trilogy, I would say, doesn't really have a script. He might claim that they do, but I mean, this is a guy who's a self-proclaimed Satanist, and there's all sorts of satanic stuff in the movie. Especially that third one is like, I can't even say the stuff that happens in it.
So
Not on live on stream.
So you've seen them all.
I have.
Bravo.
Yeah,
that's Mark's favorite movies.
That's going to be our next commentary.
Yeah, that'd be killer.
I've never seen it, so I hope not.
People keep sending money in for slips. We need to do a Vomit Gore.
We don't.
Watch along.
No, we really don't.
We got to get Garrett in there.
Dude, I'm not joking.
TK.
Like, I turned that movie on. I got maybe 5 minutes into it, and I'm like, I'm too old to fucking sit here and do this shit. Like,
that third one is Oh man.
Like
I
you
can't
wouldn't even,
say.
you wouldn't even believe some of the stuff that's in those movies. I'll just say that. Like anything you could think of would not even really be able to compare to some of the stuff that's in those.
Mhm.
I've seen a Serbian film that was enough for me.
I think the main difference between those movies and that movie is that a lot of the stuff in those movies is real. Like it's people doing stuff to other people, even with their consent, that like
Yes.
you just never want to see.
So I guess I meant between like a Serbian film and the guinea pig, but you already answered that.
Yeah, that's much easier to kind of to get through that shit.
I see William Driver has seen the third one at least. He's talking
oh
about
God.
the fake baby.
Oh Jesus, that's all you need to know.
It's those movies are crazy.
Oh yeah, like a Serbian film with the baby.
Yeah, it's a little worse though, just a little, but
Oh, well, thank God.
Mark's like,
he's like PTSD over here, Mark.
it's so fucked up, those movies.
What made you watch it? I'm curious.
So the first one, I think, I can't remember if it was a recommendation, and I didn't really know what it was, but I kind of heard things. It was like the was it Fred Vogel stuff like that? Like, so I'm thinking, okay, I could handle it. Everybody says like, oh, this is the new extreme thing, or that's the new extreme thing. For a while there, that kind of seemed to be its own subgenre within horror. You guys remember like Red Sin Tower, and then the vomit gore stuff, and then you had your Serbian film.
Yep.
I just wanted to see if it was going to live up to the so-called hype of it all, if it was as crazy as people say. And then I watched the first one. It's like, you know, I mean, it's gross, but the thing is with those movies, you have to top each one. So the second film, and then the third movie, and it's like, okay, like I'll say you guys topped it. PhantasMatt knows the guy who directed that trilogy. He also did Black Metal Veins. It was supposed to be a legit documentary, but it's just fucking. It's a bunch of fucking junkies shooting up. I could just watch the Intervention TV show for that.
And no, to the PhantasMatt, I have not seen Eyes Wide Shut. I've heard of it, but I haven't seen Eyes Wide Shut.
Watch that one every Christmas.
You love the sex in it.
Oh yeah, of course.
Cool. The cool team is titties.
Or lack thereof.
Okay, out of 1 to 10, Mark.
Here we go. Here we fucking go. Yeah, go ahead. 1 to 10, what?
You don't rate them, Mark.
Nicole Kidman, or
on a scale of one, on a scale of 1 to Sydney Sweeney, where does that rank?
It's like -1.
Damn.
If like Sydney Sweeney's a 10. I mean, I think Nicole Kidman's attractive, but like it's not a whole.
But she's a -1.
It's not a whole lot up top, though. I'll say that.
So, like a man.
Sure.
Man top?
Sure. I guess.
I like a man.
Man top.
Plus, you got to wake up to this every morning too. Hi, good day, Mark. It's good day, mate. It's nice for you to wake up this morning. That's not what you want to do. All right. Get you some breakfast, I will.
Well, you said -1, so I'm like, okay, so that's a guy then.
I like how Rambo just
is that
keeps
the
trying
scale?
to push this along.
I mean, sure.
Well, but if ultimate flat is 0 and you said -1, what else would it be?
Yeah, I mean, you're right. I'm not denying it. It's oh my god.
We don't know. I'll bet she has. I'll bet you at some point, probably multiple times in her life, she said good day.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the rocks are bigger. Damn.
I would bet all the juices he put into it.
Life After Fighting. That's the one you put over, wasn't it? Matt.
Yeah. That's if you like martial arts films, it's on Tubi for free. Sadly, no physical release of the US. Not sure why, but pretty straightforward. Again, martial arts film.
Yeah, you mentioned that one last time. I'm gonna add it to my Tubi right now while we're on here, so I don't forget to watch it.
Insane fights in there, very well choreographed, especially the last 30 minutes, 40 minutes.
David Steiner wants to know if you have a favorite city in Texas.
None of them. I think Texas sucks.
Damn.
At least the way they run it, especially with their power line, it's like being frozen for 2 weeks, 1 year, and get your head out of their ass. So sorry, Texas, but you suck. Not the people. Talk about the people who run the state. Again, to not have power and stuff for 2 weeks, then that freezing point, that's uncalled for. So ridiculous.
I've wondered this too, actually. TJ says, Rambo, how many movies that you review for your channel do you actually like compared to not liking? If there's a ratio.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, like I think of like the recent. I don't know. Like okay, recently, I saw Doctor Who one, Seeds of Doom. I liked it. I saw Monsters Ball with Billy Bob Thornton, Halle Berry. Liked it. But then maybe, honestly, maybe like 60-40 is just the ones I hate is more vocal, so people just think I hate everything.
That's definitely true. And for some reason, and I know you've noticed this too, like if you hate something, it gets like double to triple the views as
Yeah.
if you liked it. So yeah.
Exactly. Like I liked The Substance, I liked In a Violent Nature, I liked Beverly Hills Cop 4, I liked Life After Fighting, other films. But if I don't like New Year's Evil, I'm a piece of shit.
Listen, I was telling you, I don't like New Year's Evil. Like that's just not. I just don't. I never really thought that was a good movie anyway.
I just bet it was New Year's. And yeah, you remind me, Terror Train was New Year's, and I like that more.
Yeah.
No, Monsters Ball was good. Ellie Jewel, like Halle Berry was beautiful in that. I'm a big Halle Berry fan.
About to ask that question. 1 to 10.
10. For me, 10. I love Halle Berry. Not so much Catwoman, but I liked Kidnap. I liked her job with 3. And she won the award for Monsters Ball. That was a wonderful film. Had never seen it before. Great performances.
No, not her. The Rack.
10.
Really?
I thought you were talking about that too.
Yeah.
Okay, this one. What's wrong
with it, Marq? Go ahead.
Yeah, Marq.
I didn't say anything was wrong.
Talk some shit about Halle Berry.
You doubted me. You doubted me. Like, really? So it must be something.
I was just surprised you said 10. I mean,
so what's wrong with it?
Got a problem with
I mean,
Last Boy Scout, Monsters Ball, pretty good to me. Swordfish, Topless.
If he's lying, he's dying. Here's one that'll separate the men from the crazy people. 1 to 10, Maggie Gyllenhaal.
10. I'm joking.
Fucking shit, Marq.
4, 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's all
I don't
right.
think it's as awful as you make it out to be, but
Oh, it is.
it's
Yeah.
not favorite. No,
Uh,
kind of looks like a squished cat. Something.
yes. By the way, Rambo is on Adderall and cocaine, methamphetamine. It's a mixture, but it
Jankum.
That's what
jankum.
that's what Bell Yellow's made of. Like they drink it so much. That's why I have to drink some of this to cool off.
I actually like Robert Eggers more than any of the other like guys that kind of came up with him. Like if I had to pick one between like him and Ari Aster and Ty West and those kind of guys, like I would pick Eggers. Like he's had the most films that I thought were really remarkably well made. I still don't have a lot of interest in seeing this movie, but Nosferatu. But I mean, as a director, I think he's great.
Yeah.
The live action Flintstones. People talking about Halle Berry. Listen, that's not fair. That's not
This is laughing about.
Manly chest.
just women.
Oh man.
A rotten orange.
That's just mean. Is Chloe Savini considered hot? I don't know.
I don't know.
It's a good question.
Well, I think everybody loved Jennifer Connelly.
Yeah, man. Back in that era where she was like career opportunities.
Oh yeah.
Lord.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
No body shaming.
No body shaming.
Oh.
I don't rank it.
I would very much like to not think about that.
Yeah. Wait, what? Oh no! Oh, you're okay. Never mind. I see what he's doing. No way she had AIDS. He's talking about the movie Kids.
I mean,
That's more than obvious, Rathammer.
yeah, I don't have to answer that. That should be self-explanatory.
Mark can answer it. Oh,
Nicole Bass. God.
Is
I
this
thought
what we're
about
doing?
her.
Like we're just
Yeah. This has devolved into this. Now I think it'd be a good time as any because I did want to go. Well, after we do the super chat, I'm going to pop over to Vinegar Syndrome site because I haven't really had a chance to look at this shit and just see like what they've done in the past day or so. I'm sure it's not anything amazing. Do you have the Rambo? Do you have the 1991 Japanese movie The Cat?
No, that's the one. I've seen the trailer. That's the one where a cat is like it's a Hong Kong film where like a cat's from outer space. It like beats the hell out of a dog, and then there's like all this zombie and all this weird stuff. Maybe it could be one of those category movies. I've never seen it, don't have it, but I've seen the trailer. It looks very, very weird.
See, this kind of comment comes up almost constantly. I think that Ty West is probably one of the most divisive filmmakers, talking about divisiveness. But like this type of comment comes up all the time.
I like The Sacrament. I liked Maxine. Trying to remember what other films he's done.
Oh, he did House of the Devil.
The Innkeepers.
The Innkeepers,
Hmm.
X, Pearl,
The Roost.
The Roost. Yeah.
I didn't see Pearl.
I just
Right.
feel like that this is one of those guys for whatever reason that like you're not gonna like him or you're gonna like him. Like it's not gonna be,
Mm-hmm.
people tend to hate the guy or hate certain films of his or like really, really like him. I've liked pretty much every one of his films that I've seen to some degree or another. Maxine, the ending, I was just like, I fucking I don't like it. I'll never like it. Yeah, I'll never like get behind that ending. I can just tell. And the guy that played the ending guy, I'll just say that, is fucking horrible to me. Like, just awful.
Yeah.
I did see that. I liked the movie, but that was my least favorite part. I agree with that. The ending was.
Yeah, the rest of it was great.
The ending should have been a lot better. I don't know what they were doing.
Yeah. It's the only part I didn't like.
Was he in You're Next?
Yes, he is.
As an actor, yeah.
Yeah, he's an actor that's playing like a filmmaker, an indie filmmaker. So playing himself, so to speak.
I forgot he did Cabin Fever too.
Yeah. Yeah, he did, sadly.
From what I heard is that he didn't really do it. It was just kind of.
Yeah, it's more of an Alan Smithy kind of thing.
Yeah, Jeremy, I liked the Sacrament. I thought that was pretty good. I liked it. I didn't get the second sight. Was the second sight?
Yeah.
I didn't get that, but I liked it.
I gotta put this up. I just got to.
Wait, Mark, which is it?
Well, I'm not gonna pass, obviously.
It's like
These
he's
are
giving
so
the easiest
obvious.
questions.
Exactly.
Like, yeah. Like,
Okay, Rosie O'Donnell, but if you do, you get $1 million.
where's the dude? I can't remember who it was that was like, they would throw something up on there and be like, you can have sex with like some
Chasta
hot
Jack
woman,
put one up.
but you have, I think it was Jack, but you have to look Shaq in the face the entire time.
He put another one of those up right
Yeah.
now.
He
Oh,
just
did he?
did that, yeah.
Hold on, where's that?
It's a little bit up. This is the last. Yep.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Yeah, these are the best.
Yep.
Vince McMahon.
Because it's just so. No, I don't think I could.
I'm not doing anything with a dude behind me, so that's
Especially not Vince. Jesus.
exactly
It's the last thing you want to do. Oh.
But what were you saying? You were gonna put something up, or
Oh yeah. Let's see. I wanted to look at this earlier today because I know that Wes did something, but I didn't. Talking about the Vinegar Syndrome sale that's going on.
yeah, Crack House.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that movie before. 1989.
So I haven't had a chance to look at this or anything recently. Let's see.
Buy it now, Rambo.
Nah, I don't need no Crack House.
Yeah, you do. You just don't know it yet.
The guy, he's trying to look like Kevin Dillon from The Blob.
He really does, doesn't he? So they put up, what are their daily deal? That's the main thing I want to look at. Oh God.
Sixth Street Samurai, there you
God, man,
go.
I think that's been in every sale the last 2 years.
They should
It's
just go.
$17.99 for that.
Just go all the way and make it $10. Maybe
They
get
should if they
some
want to get
side.
rid of it.
I don't even know if
Redneck
it'll sell for $10.
Redneck Zombies is almost $10. It's only been out for like a year.
But would you buy it if it was $10? Sistine Samurai.
Me or you be?
Both.
I already own it.
Oh, you do?
can't buy
Okay.
it. Unfortunately, I bought that when it came out.
And you watched it?
Yeah, I think I'd already seen it. Like crazily enough from the early days.
So how is it?
It's not great, but
Mm.
it's not like it's not fucking as bad as everybody's making it out to be.
Okay.
But I mean, it's not anything I would probably recommend. Neither is Alien from LA though. Or Eight Eyes. That movie should definitely be. I'll put it to you this way: if you like Hostel, like those types of movies, you'll definitely love that movie.
Oh. Well, why is it that one time they made like things $10 and then did they ever do that again?
Not really. No, like they did it that time for the anniversary or whatever. And then like I don't think it's ever been that cheap since then. There have been times when they put things on sale and they'll be like The Last Gasp and stuff like that, where it'll be like $8 or $10 or something like that. But it has to be something really bad that they're trying to get rid of. It has a lot of bullshit on here, man. Like I can't believe that just nothing that's really decent.
No, none of that.
No.
Interests me.
And then their main stuff, no. I mean,
Virtuosity.
I know y'all both already pre-ordered this one.
What is? Yep. Damn straight. Right, Mark?
That's right.
Fucking A. With a V for victory. I don't like the cover. I will admit, I don't like the cover. I like the.
It's not a great cover, no.
I like the original. I'm hoping the original is in the. I'll rip that shit. I'll just. That I will. I'm fine ripping that shit. I just want the movie and the features. Because it has some good features, it looks like. So.
Yeah.
Because the Blu-ray is bare bones.
What the fuck is going on in here?
So.
Did either one of y'all get Bang the Dong slowly?
No.
No, I had never even heard of it. I thought I knew a lot of Robert De Niro films, but never knew that one. And I think Michael Moriarty's in it. I didn't know that.
I think Alpha sums it up best. All this crap in high definition.
I'll root for Virtuosity and the one you mentioned before with the Chow Yun-Fat. Forget the one.
Oh yeah,
at the bottom.
Hold on, Seventh
Curse,
Seventh Curse, and The Witch of Nepal, which I haven't seen The Witch of Nepal, but I'm sure it's basically the same type of movie. So this movie is great though. The Seventh Curse.
Looks good.
Let me see if I can find do they have stills or anything on here of the baby thing that's in it? Because
and they have a trailer.
Here it is. Right here it is, Rambo. That's what. Oh wow. That's what he sends after everybody.
That's when it explodes.
Yeah, it like enters into your body and stuff, or like and it just kind of like explodes from within.
I didn't see that. That does.
I mean, it's just a hokey ass, gory,
my kind of movie. My kind of movie. I'm down for that.
I mean, I really enjoyed it. I think I'll probably enjoy both of those. There's a couple more of those style movies I want to get from Vinegar Syndrome, but like they never go on sale yet. So,
like the Child's Play ripoff one.
Which one was that now?
Is it Herencia
Oh yeah, yeah.
Diabolicia or
Yeah.
something? Did you get that, Rambo? You like the hokey stuff?
No, I don't even know what that is.
Go to it, UV.
Like
He's-
I'm
child's
going to.
play.
There's another one I was looking for on here too. Like for example, Corpse Mania is one that I wanted to get because that's another Cat 3 one.
yeah.
I'm just gonna wait on these because those never ever go out.
Delirium sold out completely, huh?
I'll never understand that, man. That's another one that I'm waiting on too.
Me too. I love Delirium. It's one of my favorite Bavas.
I mean, I love it. I just didn't ever think it would sell out. Like I thought
Yeah.
nobody would know what the hell that was, but all right, so let's see here. Chinese Torture Chamber 1 and 2. Like I'd probably get that at some point too. Okay. Blah 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 blah. I would attempt to get like I don't even know how you can spell that movie. There it is.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
It's Spanish. Isn't it Spanish?
Yeah.
Or it's either Spanish or Italian. I think it's Spanish.
It's Spanish. The it's so bad.
Here's the killer. God,
Yeah, I think I'll pass on that.
look
Yeah.
at this.
I'll do a
That's
pass on that.
Eyeballs. Well done. Ah.
I'll pass on the fucking Vern Troyer.
Only 36 copies left, Rambo.
That's a good point. The Crack House trailer.
Well, those 36 gonna have a good home. They ain't gonna be here. I mentioned this before the stream. Sadly, the one I was tears about, Undeclared War, became out of print. Dude, that's a pretty good action film. But sadly,
Mhm.
What the? I'm trying to remember which one this was.
I think I got that one on like whatever the second to last sale was. I got that one.
I don't remember if I got that one or not. I don't think I did.
is that Danny Lee, who was in The Killer with Chow Yun-Fat. Vernon Wells is the villain.
Mhm.
Olivia Hussey, who
Yeah.
just recently passed
Right.
away. And it's Rindo Lamb, who did John L. Van Damme's Maximum Risk and In Hell. Some pretty violent stuff in it.
I think we can watch these trailers though.
I would think
Normally we do on the other shows and nothing ever happened.
they don't really make the best trailers.
No, they
I will
don't.
say. But yeah, I think I don't know. It's up to you. I know there's no nudity in it, the trailer.
Yeah, there never is on the ones they put up on YouTube. Let's watch. Hold on. Let's go ahead and watch this one. I don't think I've ever seen this. You can't go full screen on these anymore. I don't know why.
You can't hold me.
Well, I guess I can. Never mind.
After the shooting yesterday, did you think we would just set you free?
In a revolution, there are always many casualties.
No.
Damn.
Us, please.
She's our prisoner.
I need her on the street. I'm after a much bigger fish than her. She's only bait. Bait? What bait? You don't release her, you'll find out.
Hey,
CIA or not, you will obey the laws of Hong Kong. Mr. Bong, you'll assist Mr. Redner as much as possible. How did you ever graduate from the Hong Kong Police Academy?
all
The Hong Kong government will not be threatened by any terrorist activities, nor by the CIA, Mr. Redner. I suggest you take your personal vendettas elsewhere. You don't get it, do you? What's wrong with you? We're for the heights, all right?
How the hell did you ever make it through?
Killer.
There's a little
There's
girl
a picture like a Rambo.
there you go, see? He's like, that's how I found it. Someone requested it. And I didn't like That was also interesting. The other lead guy is the guy from Ghoulies. The lead guy from
Oh
Ghoulies
yeah.
who got possessed and
Bulls, this is about to be a goddamn
okay.
classic right here. You ready for this?
to
I'm
see
ready.
what this is.
Oh, Jesus.
This is going to be your next purchase, Rambo.
¿Qué no estás arrepentida de haber dejado todo en Nueva York para venir aquí?
Fucking highly doubt it.
Yo lo dejé en el cuarto del bebé.
What the fuck?
Pero no fue posible hacer nada por su esposa. Pero salvamos a su hijo.
Papito,
¿Sí?
mi payasito y yo hemos jugado todo el día.
¿Sacaste el payasito de Roy del closet de mi recámara? No, señora, yo.
En este momento te vas a la cama y este payaso se queda conmigo hasta mañana.
Hell yeah.
That's great stuff. Right
I mean,
Oh my god.
that's if that don't make you want to run out and get it, I don't know what would.
No. It's take a pass.
Greg says it looks better than Crack House. Oh,
Oh, are you able to show the Seventh Curse trailer?
oh yeah. Hold on. Let's see if it's on there.
Yeah, I think I saw it on there. I didn't see the trailer, but I saw there was a video.
Yeah, no, you. I hope they did a decent trailer for this, because if they did, it's going to be amazing. Hold on. Probably can't fucking do this full screen either.
公祖宗，公祖宗，賜給我力量，用血嘅力量。
你似乎中咗無術之中最犀利嘅變奏。
Okay.
知唔知做咩咧？啲唱片四周圍仲咁飛喎。好怪啊！
後面第六個書印爆咗。
喂，大佬。
我愛就只愛黑龍一個。
老祖宗今日一定好高興。
What the fuck?
There you go.
Okay. Shot down a damn star. Okay. I'm curious. I'm down.
Mark, did you buy anything in this yet? Have you got anything from these sales or anything?
Let me check. I know I got Virtuosity and a couple other ones. I'm gonna go on the site right now.
You crack house.
I didn't get Crack House yet.
Oh, fucking shit. I wonder if there's a trailer for that. Probably
I think there is. Yeah,
can't watch it.
there is one. Because I saw it.
What are you doing, Jim Brown?
Getting the paycheck.
Yeah, I got the Prophecy set because it was finally on sale for $40. Not bad. Virtuosity, and then I think I split the order. Oh yeah, the other great 4K Congo. Gotta have that.
My man.
I think that no, I got the Oh no, this is the older order. So that's it so far. But my older order was Delirium before it sold out.
Yeah.
Forgotten Gialli, Volume 6. I saw in the chat somebody said that Volume 7 is under 600 copies.
Yeah.
Which I'll check to see how much that is in a second. You can go ahead with the trailer though.
I'm curious because I haven't seen anything about this movie yet. So let's see.
Looks like it's right up my alley.
And your whole motherfucking set.
See? How could you not want to get this?
What's wrong? It's nothing, man. It's just a little cut.
Were you in on the knifing?
Oh, Jesus, Morales. I thought you were smart enough. Have you heard anything about Melissa?
I need some directions. What is the quickest way to your hive?
What's the name of that chick of yours?
Has anybody touched her? Tell me what you know.
I didn't fuck her, man. I swear. All I know is that she moved in with BT and he strung her out on crack. And then she moved in with Stuntman, man.
Think you and I are gonna get along real well.
What about Mr. Stedman? I think I can help you bust him.
Is that not C. Thomas Howell? They just get like the greatest C. Thomas Howell lookalike ever.
That's awesome.
Man, I don't know. After that, like I kind of want to buy it.
That's what I was saying. Like I gotta get it. It looks amazing.
Jesus. Oh. How much is it? Like, I'm sure it's insanely high right now.
33.
Damn.
How many did they do?
I bet they did 5 or 6. I'll bet. Why it didn't say? No, 4,000. They only did 4.
Okay. Yeah, I might wait on that for another sale. I could wait on it.
Yeah, I mean it's not gonna fly off the shelves. I don't think.
No.
No.
Uh,
The fact he died. He didn't know what was there.
he's just shooting like thinking.
Yeah. Look at the artwork. The back of it looks really good.
The
There's
back
like,
of Crack House?
yeah, it's like guys that are crack pipes. Or
Oh my
something.
god!
Yeah.
What? Oh my god!
You got to give it to Vinegar Syndrome for their
Yeah.
marketing. Got to. Yeah. Anyway. Shit. See, I was wondering about this one too. Iced, which is the one that everybody thought was going to be in that sale, which is like a slasher movie.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that's what it is. There's actually quite a few things that I need to get from Vinegar Syndrome. Maybe 4 or 5 titles that I can think of off the top of my head. But yeah.
Have you gotten any of those Forgotten Gialli sets?
Yeah, I've got a couple of them back here. I can't remember which one. I think I got one for certain, the first one. I think it's 4 or 5 is the other one I got.
Okay. Yeah.
They're, to me, very, very hit and miss, though. Hit or miss. Like,
Yeah, that's
more
that's
so than the Arrow ones.
right. Like I want to get the 7th one, but just the price. I'd rather wait for it to go on sale. Like I got all of I got 4, 5, and 6 when they were on sale. Is there something in the volume 7 that's making it sell that quickly? Because I don't think the other one sold as fast.
Let me look at what the hell is in volume 7.
Is Dirk in here? I know he would know.
No, I don't think I've seen him tonight.
Okay.
He might be in here, but I just haven't posted or anything. Mysteria, directed by Carlo Vincini and starring nobody you've ever heard of. Obsession, A Taste for Fear, directed by Piccio Raffanini, also no one you ever heard of. And then Sweets from a Stranger, directed by Franco Ferrini. I've never heard of any of these movies, so
Those 80s Jellos or 70s?
They are one's 83, one's 87, one's 87. They're all 80s.
Okay.
Maybe that's got something to do with it.
I think so.
God damn it. I knew that would happen too. Keanu and Company sold out.
Yeah, that got really low the other day. So if it is sold out, yeah, I could believe it. It's weird though. Those are like
No, there's still 382 standard edition in stock. But
okay.
Yeah, I guess the slipcover sold out. Yeah.
Yeah, those are like those movies are like what 28 minutes or 30 minutes. They're short films. So
Yeah,
it's, I don't need it.
Did you want to get Jackers 2 though, or Jacker 2?
Jackers.
There's a movie in there called Jacker and Jacker 2: Descent into Hell.
I haven't heard of either one of those.
It's an endless amount of entertainment for Vinegar Syndrome for some reason.
Yeah. I mean, other than that Volume 7 box set, there's like nothing else that I see on the site right now that I really want. Maybe Blood Tracks down the line, maybe. Everything else I've either gotten or I just don't care to get.
I know what Marq's getting.
What's that?
Which one?
The Bettini Car Wash Company from MVD.
I saw that
Part 1 and 2. Yeah.
1 and 2. You don't watch it and you come back, you don't rank the racks. 1 to 10.
That's probably going to be a new segment from now on.
Rank the racks.
Yeah. I keep forgetting about Howling too. I'll have to wait on that. The Nightmare ripoff movie Hell's Trap is still there. They still got a lot of those.
Oh yeah, the like Spanish Freddy looking movie.
It's another one for Rambo.
Yeah. So it says here that I guess for those who like, I haven't seen this movie, for Vinegar Syndrome and Odysee, Sergeant Kabuki Man in 4K.
Yeah, I saw it too. That's one of the trauma films that I've actually been waiting on to get some sort of like decent release like that. I mean, the other big one for me would be like Class of Nukem High. Like, I don't think any company other than Trauma has released that yet. And somebody else needs to, because all Trauma's releases look like shit. Let's be honest. But like the ones that Vinegar Syndrome do for them are really good. So I'll be buying that one too.
Oh, okay.
It's just one of the old school Trauma films. One of the last ones that there was a couple, like you had Toxic Avenger, you had Class Nukem High, you had that one all around the same time.
I guess I'm just surprised because it's another Vinegar. They always wait till like secretly release it. But
they announced what they announced like 3 or 4 titles, and one of them was Devil's Fetus, which is one that I always hear people talk about, like Cat 3, that like you have to get. So I'm actually looking forward to that one too.
When's that one?
I can't remember now. Like somebody in here will know though, probably. Like
I hope someone does send Marq Bikini Car Wash.
They will. Yeah, that's true. That's another one. Combat Shock. That like I keep waiting on that to get re-released. That is a weird, unsettling movie. I watched it when it first came out on DVD, and it's kind of like Eraserhead, but like if that guy had come back from Vietnam, like that's the vibe that movie gives you.
Mhm.
Okay.
Do you ever
Yeah.
see any of his other movies?
Buddy Giovanizzo or Giovanazzo or whatever. No,
Yeah.
I never have.
It's so weird, like how a lot of his stuff doesn't really get like a big, well, not a big release, but just anything.
Yeah, I've never seen any of it. Are any of his other films out on anything?
DVD mostly, from what I've seen.
Yeah. What? I guess that's only on Blu-ray, isn't it? Jacob's Ladder,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
and probably out of print too. I'm guessing.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's see. Yeah, so that is not that anybody asked, but I just thought it was funny. Devil's Fetus is coming in March to Vinegar Syndrome.
Okay.
I'll look out for that one.
But you're right though; they don't normally announce shit like that. Like I think they started doing that more recently. They just like announce a couple of titles for like the months, like one each month or something,
Gotcha.
and save the rest of them. Go-to action stars growing up. I mean, fucking
I mean,
Van Damme,
I was gonna say Van Damme, Arnold,
Stallone.
yeah.
Who else? Honestly, for a while there, Brandon Lee was like in the 90s, like
Yeah.
fairly well known.
He was just getting started too.
Lundgren, he got pretty popular at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stallone, Van Damme, Dolph, Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
Speakman. I love Speakman, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was just watching Perfect Weapon the other day.
That's why I wish Vinegar would release some of his others. I mean, I know they didn't release Perfect Weapon, but
They will. I think they're just getting started, if I was guessing. It's like with Cynthia Rothrock. Like they released, I don't know how many movies of hers now.
But
Is
the
there
one
a
they
person-
released, I was going to say, the one they released is a fucking shitty drama they colored the cover with.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Side Roads or whatever. Like, really? Like, of all his films, that's the one you picked? Like, that pissed me off.
Yeah.
Just like, sorry, what you want to say?
I was going to ask, is there a personal favorite? I mean, they did Perfect Weapon, but is there, well, that was Kino, but is anything you could think of, like, for Speakman?
Oh, Deadly Outbreak.
Deadly Outbreak, okay.
That's number one. It's on Tubi as Deadly Takeover.
Mm-hmm.
But that one, because it's low budget, but it's like PM Entertainment low budget. So there's like tons of fighting, explosions. I mean, if for that type of action film, it's like Die Hard type of movie.
Mm-hmm.
And then Street Night, which was his second film after Perfect Weapon, Street Night.
Okay. Yeah, do the Speakman box set. That'd be killer.
And Land of the Free because he fights William Shatner.
I think you probably took some ketamine or something. Need to fucking snap out of it.
Oh wait, no, yeah, you are frozen.
Oh, am I frozen? Well, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know because to hear his voice perfectly fine, but I wasn't looking at his screen.
Yeah, I wasn't really paying attention. I was still looking at some of the movies on the side. So.
Just as a side note, you also took the wrong kind of drugs.
I took the wrong drugs too because I didn't fucking notice till now. Because like what you hear, you're perfectly fine.
It'll either come back on or it fucking won't. At this point, I don't give a shit.
Is it the service you have, the internet service, or is it?
Probably, yeah. Alpha says he is high. He's also pretty sure that I'm frozen.
At least, it is a good pose. At least it's not. It's a very stern, like mudshot pose.
Yeah, it is.
You stand at attention in a military pose.
All right, I'm gonna close Vinegar Syndrome. I keep going back to it, but I'm not gonna close it for good.
Fuck. Hold on, am I still frozen?
Yes.
Yeah, fuck. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
God damn bunch of.
So, that's okay, Dabian. Take care, man. That's the face he makes for Sydney Sweeney, exactly. But he'll be back very soon. Yeah, it looks like his mud shot. Yeah, this is a water poster.
Mm-hmm.
The freeze came in early for him. He did mention there's going to be a freeze. It came early. He couldn't move now. Frozen in time.
All of you.
See you fine.
How dare you.
Perfectly fine.
Oh yeah. So.
Oh, did you? I'm not sure if you want to tell what happened to your Ford Fairlane.
This is so killer that it happened to this movie too. So it got delivered today. Like it said that the delivery date was going to be the 11th, but it must got early here. I had no idea that it got delivered or anything like that. And so I go out there and it's not there or anything like that. I look out in the side yard because there's like a yard, on the side of the house. And there's just shit like all over the place, like torn up all over the place. So I walk out there. I've got a dog. I was telling Rambo, we got an outside dog that's like, he's kind of like a pit bull / Rottweiler mix. It's a big fucking dog. And what had happened was the guy, the delivery driver, had just like put it up on a table that's outside, just like a, patio table or whatever. The dog just got it because it's in that, that cushion wrap stuff, and must have just like the texture of it or whatever, like that, the way that that's wrapped, and fucking like ate through the disc. There was like teeth marks through the DVD, like punctured all the way through to the other side, and like. It's just like, what the fuck, man? Of all the stuff, like, because the only other time that's happened was like there was this coat that was delivered that I got. It was like one of those puffy kind of winter coats, and it ate that or tried to eat that too. But like, it's been the only time. So anyway, I'm just going to order another one, but it will probably be around the 11th before it gets here now.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about the other one?
Strange Days. I haven't heard anything about. Yeah. Well,
God,
this is where we're at.
I'm gonna see what I have here.
Find a shitty movie at least to soften the blow a little bit.
How about this one?
Oh shit! Isn't that actually like?
I like Life Force.
Yeah, Life Force. That's a pretty good cover, Rambo.
Yeah.
It's on the Blu-ray though.
Okay.
No. Oh my god.
So goodbye.
That's another one I could have taken.
Oh.
Well, you wish in one hand, you shit in the other. You see which gets filled up first. And this got filled up first.
He'll mail it to you and like glue it back together.
Yeah, I can mail this to you. Get some tape.
Oh my gosh.
Now it's garbage.
Oh.
Marq, fight the power.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Oh shit! I didn't mean to get that one.
I was gonna say not another one.
That would be killer.
Back.
Jeez.
Not 10, that'll be extra.
Somebody send Rambo their side road slip to rip.
Oh God. Yeah, with his damn cum catcher mustache. Jeff Speedman.
There's a great photo, Mark, of you with that issue. Like,
I remember.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Again, though, seriously, can you like get shitty movie slipcovers to rip up for like he's doing all the good ones?
Okay, fine. If one more comes in, I promise it'll be that Marq. I promise.
Okay.
No, I have no Alien 3 slipcover. I do fine. I promise, Marq. I promise.
What about Broken Arrow?
I don't have that. Didn't have a slipcover.
Oh, okay. Shouldn't have had a release either, but
Okay. I could find Face Off and break the disc on you.
No. Let's not do that.
Nah, I don't think I have it anyway. Too shitty of a movie to have.
Ah, come on.
You're really like viscerally upsetting people at this point, which is great.
On what?
Ripping these slip covers up, people are like, I
Oh,
really could have
God.
used that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
shit.
at least get some bad ones.
I'm looking for a slipcover. Well, I don't think there'll be any more tonight, but I'm thinking of some.
Trying to figure this out the other day. What's the most expensive slipcover?
There was a Child's Play one for like a couple thousand on eBay the other day.
Fuck?
I think it was. Maybe it had the movie in it too. I don't know.
Not the Screen Factory one. There's no way.
There's always a way. People. Okay, that's the Blu-ray with the slipcover. And then a Blu-ray with the slipcover, the Bees is $2,000. Get the Bees these for $2,000. I don't know what the slipcover itself. I don't know. I started doing it to make Marq, well, not laugh, but that's the only reason I did it. And then
I think it's funny that a lot of people don't realize how long you've been like ripping up slip covers, Rambo. Yeah. Like, this is not a new development, people.
No, I just did it because it made Marq laugh, kind of.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I did it.
I was in shock the first time he did it. I think it was it Suspect Zero? Was the first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I like the movie.
Would that have been, by the way?
Oh,
last year?
I bet it was at least a year ago.
Yeah. I want to say last year.
I can check real quick because I do appreciate the montage. I did see that on the video the other day, and he had me send some videos to him because he asked. So I can check real quick.
You guys have no idea.
I've never thought to do an eBay search on slip covers, but I'm doing it right now. Just so I can see what's the most expensive.
I'm curious. I really am curious. Like, what is the? I don't think it'll end up being one like Vinegar Syndrome or 70. I think it'll end up being some weird kind of studio film that got maybe a misprinted one or something.
11 months ago.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, Matt, you missed it. We're here you go. You missed it. Life Force. Bye-bye.
Yeah, here's one that's 20,000.
20,000.
Yeah, it says sealed rare Alice in Wonderland VHS Black Diamond variant slipcover is 18,000.
Jesus Christ.
Below that, 10,000, 8,000.
Bulls.
I see the Child's Play one is at almost 3,000. It says 2,900.
But that's with the movie, right?
Yeah.
Which is Child's Play. I mean,
yeah. I have no idea.
You could get the movie.
Jesus. So many of these are really expensive. Oh, Shutter Island slipcover.
Are any of them graded? Because I can't believe that they wouldn't do that yet.
I don't think so. Let me see.
That'll be the next thing.
Yeah. I mean, they did with the comic books. They did with video games.
They started doing it with VHS tapes. That's when I knew it was fucking over with. Have you guys heard of the film Mind, Body, and Spirit? It's a new found footage film that came out recently. I highly suggest it.
I've never heard of it.
That's a new one on me. I heard of one called like with the TV glow or something like that. That was a body horror film.
I saw the TV glow. Yeah.
Yeah. How's that one?
I fucking hated it, but
okay.
I don't know. You may like it.
I ain't seen it, Bulls. I ain't never seen it.
But no, Mind, Body, Spirit. Nah, I never heard of it. But I think you're more selective with found footage, right? Because there's some you like, but it seemed like maybe a bit more.
Well, it seems like that's the one that's easiest to fuck up,
Mm-hmm.
or it's easy to make like a really bad one of it.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's true.
I've seen a lot of them that are like.
So what are ones you like other than Blair Witch?
Oh God, see, it's a real short list, Ram. If I'm being honest, like,
well, that's fine.
I like Sacrament. I never liked Cloverfield because I feel like I was gonna have a stroke when I was watching it. Like, it just made me like. It legitimately almost made me sick. Like, it was just so all over the place.
Did you see that in the theater?
Yes.
Yeah.
I did too.
Paranormal Activity. Yeah. When I first saw it, I liked it a lot. And then they did 15,000 sequels and like.
Yeah, they did.
They ended up doing rabbit holes and shit. And I was just kind of like over it by then. People were showing up in other dimensions and this. So, yeah.
No, I agree with you. I mean, it's definitely the easiest to screw up, but I guess it intrigues me because when they get it right, it hits like the right spot for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a few I've liked. As Above, So Below, I liked. Butterfly Kisses, Savage Land, Afflicted, Horror in the High Desert.
I haven't seen a lot of these.
Is Afflicted the one where the guy gets like some ability to like?
Yeah, because he goes over and he's dying of some type of thing in the brain. He could die any minute, so he goes on this last trip across the world. he's overseas somewhere and he gets with a girl and he's found bitten. And throughout the film, you realize it was a vampire story. But I thought the way they did was pretty interesting.
I remember that one now. That one's, man, that was like over a decade ago. I remember seeing it. Yeah. That one and As Above, So Below were ones I really enjoyed.
And there was one called Instant at Loch Ness, which was interesting because it starred Werner Herzog as himself.
Hmm.
And they're like looking for Loch Ness, and it's like comedy, but it's also found footage.
Mm-hmm.
Another super chat though. Hopium says, "Be My Cat, a film for Anne, has to be one of the most insane found footage films I can think of."
Okay, I think I've heard of that.
I hope that's not a film about somebody actually pretending to be a cat.
No, I think it's like an abductor that. If it's the one I'm thinking of, they abduct someone, and I think I haven't seen it, so I don't know for sure.
I always forget about that one, TJ Frizzy. That one wasn't bad.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I didn't mind that one that Eli Roth produced too, The Last Exorcism.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't mind that one either.
Yeah, TJ, the Take Your Deborah Logan. I did like that one, where at first you think I think it was Alzheimer's, but then you realize there's a bit more going. I thought the lady gave a good performance because you did believe that she had that affliction, and then you find out there's a bit more going on.
Yeah.
This just recently got re-released, I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, it's one of the early ones.
Yeah,
black and white.
Is that Criterion putting it out again?
I can't remember. I thought it was like one of those overseas companies, but
okay. So that's what I have it on DVD, the original Criterion DVD.
Which one had the really abrupt ending with the car crash?
Oh, that's The Devil Inside My Ass.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Because like you watching it, that car crash happens, and then it literally tells you go to this website. Which, if you go, there's nothing on there anyway, so there's no ending to the movie. So the big thing is that everyone was so pissed at the movie, they fucking was ready to start a riot. There's no ending. Yeah, and the website's not working anyway.
Oh God.
Jesus. Like you said, it's very easy to screw that up.
Mm-hmm.
That may be one they reboot Paranormal Activity again.
What's the worst one you've ever seen?
Let me think. It would have to be. So there's a couple. I saw one called Hip Hop Locos.
God.
The title kind of tells it all. One called Bigfoot County, and one called Alien Origin.
They all sound amazing.
Yeah, the titles kind of tell it all. Because sometimes they'll do them and nothing happens, and they go, "Well, that's a movie. It's 80 minutes."
Mm-hmm.
So,
would you consider is Outwaters like a found footage film?
I've never seen it. I know you guys talked about it and hated it. I've never seen it, so I don't know.
That would probably be my pick if it is. God damn that movie.
Yeah, because I know you compared to Skinamarink.
Yeah, it's very close. I mean, Skinamarink is definitely worse.
Mhm.
Wreck. I forgot about that.
That's a good one.
But those are films that they don't really come out in theaters anymore. It's definitely been down to streaming, it seems like, because they did all those like VHS movies. Which you saw the last one, Mark? Did
Mhm.
you?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I did. I mean, you can only expect so much from those anyway.
Because I like the last one, the '80s one.
Yeah, that one was interesting. It wasn't anywhere near as bad as I think the one that was before that, which was '99. And the Beyond one is like all sci-fi themed stories.
Mhm.
Yeah, the first story in it is probably my favorite out of it. But there's some cool stuff in there. It's always so subjective with those. Like the stories, I mean, it's you get a good variety of them, but they're hit and miss. And some of the visual effects and the stories they're not very good. Which I question why even do stuff like that, because you're working on such a limited budget anyway. So it's like you'd think it'd just be all practical stuff.
Now, how many are there?
Movies or stories
Yeah,
in the last
movies. Movies together.
7.
That's crazy that
So it's-
became like such a franchise.
Yeah, it's 1, 2, and 3, and then it was 94, 99, and then 85, and Beyond is the sci-fi one.
Yeah. I guess to some people, Pamela and Tommy would be found footage. Depends on who you ask.
Is there any big budget found footage movies that you like? Either of you? Or does that just seem to work better on a smaller scale, low budget, indie type of thing?
The only one I can think of is Cloverfield, big budget. What other big budget ones are there?
Oh, well, it got a wide release, but it wasn't that big of a budget, but it was still a big wide release. Chronicle.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about Chronicle.
I always thought that one was decent.
That's the director that lost his mind doing that Fantastic Four movie.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That's very true. Lost his career too.
Yeah.
Well, we are 2 hours and 20 minutes into this.
There you go.
So, I want to say this: like, we just made an announcement on the Birdemic show that we did that we've got an interview coming up with Severin Films' David Gregory. So, anybody that's interested in that, like, he's been the head of Severin Films for over 20 years, or it's got to be close to 20 years now, at least. And we've never talked to him. Never had any kind of interview with him. Never, and I don't think that we ever thought that we would. So this is going to be pretty interesting coming up. And I guess that show, when is that? 9th, I believe.
Yeah.
And of course, on Sunday we've got Exploit Nation. I'm still trying to figure out like if I can do that show or not. I think I can. So we'll see. But the big show coming up.
If you can Sunday, do you know what kind it would be?
Under Siege, like siege movies, like kind of films like Assault on Precinct 13 or whatever, like whatever your choice is, Rio Bravo,
cool.
Different stuff like that.
Cool.
There's a really great Canadian film just called Siege too.
That's a good one
to talk about.
Yeah.
So yeah, stay tuned for that. Rambo, what do you got going
on? Just like we've like all the time, more requests to fulfill, thanks to people out there. So a lot of randomness from just look over here. Commentary from Invasion USA still holds up. Very fun movie. Till Rostov, it's time to die. As long as you don't rip up our posters.
Yeah.
The Neon Demon. I watched Chinatown. Good movie. Patriots Day. It was actually rather good. Peter Bird movie about the Boston bombings. documentary called The Cheshire Murders, which is about home invasion in 2007. It's a HBO documentary, and much more to come. So the idea would be a daily thing uploaded, these requests, thanks to people out there. And how about you, Marq?
I did get my umbrella order in. It's not the one that I've been waiting on, but I did get it.
Wait a minute, you're still waiting on that one?
No, so what happened was that the original one was sent to like a different address.
Oh, okay.
Because at the time I had it sent to a different address because I didn't know when the hell it was coming in. So
yeah,
that's a whole other thing. So I just got to go pick that one up. And then the one that I had delivered here was the Terrifier set. So it's a huge box full of stuff in there. So I'll probably just do like an unboxing. That'd be the easiest way to show all that stuff off.
Yeah.
So that, and then the Cobra thing, Cobra commentary.
Yes, tomorrow on my channel, we got a request to do a commentary on Cobra. I believe 9 p.m. Central, Marq, you thinking? Or
Yeah, 9 works.
And you'll be setting up the, did you want to set up the?
I'll set it up. Yeah.
Okay.
Do the thumbnail, all this stuff.
So yeah, that'll be on my channel. We'll be watching Cobra, the Stallone film. That was a requested commentary, thanks to Sean. And we'll go from there.
Cool.
Yeah. So, as always, go check out Rambo's channel. Go check out Stuntman Marq's channel. Check us out over at deadpit.com, into the Dead Pit on Instagram, Dead Pit on YouTube, yada, yada, yada. Dead Pit on the Patreon. And remember, everybody dies, but Friday night lives. Or it could live. I've got to get us the fuck out of here.
I want all these people to click everything they're supposed to click.
You haven't been liking them, you haven't been subscribing to them, you haven't clicked the bell or notification or anything like that.
Folks, why don't you click the like button?
Do you hate us? Do you not want to see us succeed?
Why don't you click the heart button?
Is this something that you have against our particular show?
Why don't you subscribe?
You should click on one of them buttons right now if you want us to continue to breathe greatness into your life.
There's all kinds of wonderful shirts over at shop.deadpit.com. Simply the best horror shirts. On TeePublic, there are others, but they all suck. You can get some Dead Pit radio shirts. You can get Last South on the Left. The Hills Have Eyes. Texas Chainsaw. Oh, wait, you can't say Texas Chainsaw. All kinds of shirts, folks. You're gonna love them. Shop.deadpit.com.
Special thanks goes out to our supporters on Patreon. You know what kind of stuff you can get on Patreon, Uncle Bill, starting at only $1 a month?
What's that?
Access to every Dead Pit show since 2005. We got almost 200 fan commentaries that we've done over the decades.
Here's what other fucking Patreons do. They're like, hey, give us money and then we'll let you see a video early that we're going to release like a fucking week from now, and then that's all we're going to give you. Meanwhile, we have a literal jukebox full of songs, thousands of reviews. I don't even know how many shows are up on there now that we've done over the years.
Hundreds of thousands.
You need to figure this out now and subscribe to us on Patreon and YouTube and Instagram. And help us to 1 million. The road to 1 million subscribers starts today.
So deadpitonpatreon.com. Join today. Tiers start at only $1.